Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fablehaven Baldur's Gate 3. Today, Fabe will confront General Ketheric in the dark pursuit of knowledge. Ketheric, of course, is one of the chosen of the Absolute, whom we have learned the true identity of. The Absolute is a captured elder brain of the Illithid, being manipulated by netherstones. Now, of course, when we read that from a note, do I still have the note? That'd be great. There was no reaction. None. Here we go. It's from here. Nothing. No narrator. No Fabe. No Minthara. I'm not sure why, so hopefully we can use that in conversation. But we will discover the true purpose of all things, perhaps, today. Before I record this episode, I did a bit of a looting spree. I received some tips to go ahead and loot everybody, and what wise tips they were. Of course, I made and lost some gold, unfortunately. But I did get a scroll of disintegration out of my money somewhere, so that'll be fun. I have loads of spells I can't learn, like this one. Just a casual 10d6 plus 40 force damage. Yeah. So, that'll be fun. We may need to use that on Ketheric, but otherwise I'll keep it so I can learn it. I believe that is the most popular, quote-unquote, 6-slot spell. But a lot of these zealots, they actually had tadpoles in them. Ooh, did I miss you? So I have 6 unused tadpoles, and a lot of Moonguard keys. So what I think I'm going to do with them, I want to save them for this, outer tier. I don't know when we get them. But I talked about it a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. With Minthara, we'll grab Force Tunnel. We'll grab Repulsor. Repulsor will allow us to push things around. It says anything and anyone, meaning it may or may not be based off their weight, and you can just yeet people out of existence. But there are many times it would be useful. This would also synergize with it, but we're going to save it. We'll see. If we don't find these unlocks soon for the outer layer,
watch your back.
I'm not against letting Astarion get Call the Weak. He has left so many people on the brink of death. In fact, let us go for it now. The thing with Call the Weak, though, is it scales based off of how many Illithid powers you have, right? And Astarion would just have 2. Yes. Whereas Minthara and Fabe have a lot. No. So I think we'll just chill. We'll keep our 4. See what we can see.
Breathe deep and move.
As a refresher, we have betrayed the Moonlight Towers after making them think we were on their side, because we freed the Aasimar that was the Night Song. And Shadowheart has quite a lot of questions for this Night Song. Can't say I blame her, because we spurned the goddess Shar and turned Shadowheart against her. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We also found an Illithid oubliette, but we couldn't get to the other half of it, so I'm not sure if there was something I missed, which is highly probable. I do feel a little bad about kind of speeding through Act 2. I was just so laser-focused on Minthara and, of course, Balthazar that I skipped part of it. A good part of it. And speaking of skipping part of it, I do have Wulbren's Hammer, but I can't find the Deep Gnome. He's not in my camp anymore, and I'm not sure if that's because the quest has been invalidated, because, he's dead now, or if he'll show up later. We'll see. I'll keep the hammer. I'll try to remember to keep the hammer. But I have my mage armor on. I have bound my weapon.
Still alive. So
it is time to confront General Ketheric Thorn. Hello. You look wounded.
You. What have you done? What have you done to me?
Alrighty. Ooh, so we can try a persuasion based off of what we have learned. Melodia was Ketheric's wife, who was brutally murdered. But unfortunately, while that is using the knowledge I have accumulated, that's not what we're here for. So, you were feeding off the night song for a century. No longer.
How dare you interfere? You are like the digits of a hand. It is for you to act, not to decide.
And who decided that for me?
You serve the Absolute. You serve me. Bow, you dog. Bow!
Nope. Ooh. The Astral Prism came out on its own. This is mine.
The prism. You've had it all this time. You worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
I don't think so. I have an Asimar on my side.
You.
How good it is to see you again, Ketheric. At last you found a godmaster that suits you, it seems.
Halen, the thief. You stole Isabel from me, and now you think you'll take my life in the bargain?
You dare to speak her name. After your crimes innumerable, you would evoke her before me!
Enough. This ends here and now. At last.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
That's not quite what I wanted, but okay. Alrighty, my game crashed on the first attempt. I'm trying to cast a scroll of chain lightning, but so I figured I'd just redo it because the initiative is quite different this time. So, Mr. Ketheric Thorm, the Aura of Protection, the Paladin and nearby allies have a +5 bonus on saving throws, and the Paladin and nearby fiends and undead deal additional 5 bludgeoning damage to damage dealt with in melee weapons. I guess you're an Oathbreaker then, an Oathbreaker Paladin. Kind of surprising, but also sort of not. And you have a whole lot of things. He's also level 11, and he has a pupper. Look at that. Squire, the General's Warhound. Aren't you adorable? Can I get one? Wish I could. You are immune to poison. Worth noting, though, General Thorm has no resistances. And we are joined, of course, by Dame Aelin, the Sword of the Moon Maiden, who's only level 8, with a Radiant and Necrotic resistance. But as a child of the Moon Maiden, she cannot be permanently killed. So when she falls over, she will recover 1 hit point at the start of her turn. She... You know, the Night Song was unkillable. So Minthara gets to go first. Before anything is said and done, and I really wish she didn't. As much as I love her, you know, she's out of range of everything. So I might just do this. Call it a day. We can also hex. I'll hex Dex if I can. Oh, you're too far. What on this girl? The Mistress of Souls. We've killed so many of them, it's not even worth it. Like, it's not even worth mentioning. That's fine. And I need to use the Aura of Protection. You and any nearby allies gain a +4 bonus to saving throws. Indeedly do. We'll chill here, see what the Drider does. Casting Sanctuary. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. I am going to counterspell that with a level 30 splat. No big deal, really. Just, I don't want to deal with it. It's annoying. Speaking of things I don't want to deal with, babe, it's your turn. And, I don't want to deal with as many of these as possible. Crowd control OP, if we can hit it. Looks like, do I try to go for the doggo? I guess the doggo. Let's see what happens. Ooh, the doggo saved. Okay. Not ideal. So I'll go ahead and drink this potion. I could cast some spells, some fat spells, or I can just drop some fireballs, some walls of fire, which I think I will. Target is blocked. Unfortunate. That'd be great, wouldn't it? So we'll just yeet this wall all along here and get a quad kill. Oh, right. Doing that broke my hypnotize, but I didn't hypnotize anything important anyway.
I've seen everything.
So, whatever. If I hypnotized the doggo or General Thormund, of course, would have been infinitely worth it to not do that. It's fine. Now, because we're not immune to poison, I was going to use the purple worm toxin here. This was something that we discovered with our knowledge. And of course, there is something incredibly amusing
Keep them guessing.
about using a Thorm concoction against the last of the Thorms. Incubate death, okay. We've seen this before. And we have a very, very simple solution to it. Bonk. Good hit, good hit. Calling oh, I need to kill you. Maybe I do keep that wall there. Maybe the doggo will go this way. We'll see. Miss Shadowheart, you have a lot of actions you can take. But what action shall you take? Flame Strike? Pillar Divine Fire roars down from the heavens like the wrath of affronted angels. And the damage could theoretically one-shot Squire. But you know what we need to do. You know what must be done. We'll upcast this as well. Get the Spear Boy out. And of course, we shall become Radiant. Now, it deals an additional 1 to 8 radiant damage per level. I could cast this level 5, but then I can't do the whole Call Angel thing, which seems amazing. Level 4? You know what, we'll go level 4. We'll move this way. That guy, break that thing. And then get ready to tank with the Dame Aelin. Go from there. Things go... Oh. Okay. The Lunar Blessing. The Moonbeam. Take it. Be blessed. I can't believe I can help her. She also is radiant. I mean, it's moon radiance, but... Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. This is basically the Necrotic Touch spell, so... You know, there's really no point. Ooh, critical miss on your smite. Now you know how I feel. Deadly orders.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
I'm gonna go ahead and quick save now, just in case the game crashes again. I don't expect it to. Nope. How did you live? You survived my wall? Aw. Minthara, I love. Possibly marks your target with light, preventing him from turning invisible. Oh, we have a ring. Did I put it on Shadowheart? I did. The Callous Glow. The wearer deals an additional 2 points of damage against creatures that are illuminated. With the Branding Smite, that does illuminate. Ah, you want to be concentrating. And Branding Smite is a concentration. Alright. Wait, why am I doing it melee? No. Shite. No. Oof. Mess up her turn dramatically. Could always quick save. No. There's no need, Alrighty. I have 2 more turns of my haste potion, and then of course I will be exhausted. My will to live will diminish, as it has in real life. Just kidding. I think I'm going to blow up my wall of fire. I talked about that last episode, actually, and I remembered, because I'm smart. SMRT smart. I mean, the only thing it's stopping is this necromite here, so... Might as well. Only a 7? Wow. Okay. So let me do it again.
Enough. My lord beckons me.
Your lord, huh?
You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter? Isabel.
What? Hi! What are you... Are you gonna fight the tentacle?
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
I don't know. Aren't you supposed to know? Well, okay. That was way less difficult than I was expecting. Gotta be honest, team. Okay.
Let's have some carnage.
Well, we did well. We beat General Thorm. Fucked him up. I'm not surprised he survived, to be honest. Oh, right, you're here. Get him, Smell. No fireball for you. That was such a good pickup. Why would you spawn that? You left your dog, Ketheric. Oh, you don't deserve your doggy. You left him to die. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Not enough movement. Yeah. I think I can Sacred Flame you still. Nope. Alright, well. Good Shadowheart turn, I guess. So let's get this straight. Isobel is the daughter of Ketheric Thorm. We're on the same page so far.
A bold maneuver.
It is. And I am. Isabel is the daughter of Ketheric Thorm.
Nothing will stand in my way.
And for whatever reason, the Night Song was incredibly surprised to hear that. Let's cast a level 5 magic missile for no reason. We beat him up.
Look,
We broke his soul.
that thing came from below. We need to find out where it took Ketheric.
Yeah, seems good. Oh, maybe that's the next stage of this. That would make sense. Okay, we got another Moon Lantern and the Cruel Sting. A drow elf wielding this weapon deals an additional 1 to 4 poison damage against restrained targets. We do have a drow who could wield it, but it's a pretty trash weapon? I don't know. We'll see. A note from Gortash. K. Just a note to say that I was alarmed to learn that your strike teams have not yet recovered the artifact. The Githyanki appear to be after it as well. I'll have more to say about this when time allows, but it is essential that your troops do not allow that object to slip
One day I'll catch a break.
between their fingers. Gortash's name has appeared quite a lot. He seems to be quite important. He's probably one of the chosen people. A bone key. There were 3, remember? And Ketheric is the only one whose name we know. Oh, hi. Squire, I wish I could join. You could join me. Your old master betrayed you. The scroll of... I wanted to read this. An instructional missive to zealots of the Absolute offered an audience. To be seen is to be known, and to be known by her is most perfect. One must rid one's mind of all veils. Nothing can escape her unseeing gaze. So to hold any secrets before her is folly. All you have, every little scrap of your being, belongs to her. In return, you may be offered a fraction of her being, a shard of perfection, lodged in your uncomprehending mind. We are true souls after all, and the truth of our soul holds is hers.
Someone there?
I don't know about this. So whenever my game crashed, it reset all of my settings. I don't know why it does that, but it is
No one stopped me
quite
yet.
annoying. The Ring of Exalted Marrow. Huh. Looks cool. Subjugate the undead with your commands. And lash out with deadly claws and possibly paralyze the target. Elves and undead cannot be paralyzed. I don't believe Astarion has any rings.
What now?
He has one. A pretty good one, too. There you go.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Well, this wasn't as, dramatic as I was expecting,
Best be on my way.
to be honest. I mean, the Illithid tentacle was quite surprising. But that aside, I was expecting this to be a huge fight. And we're also able to camp here. And I'm going to. Again, I don't think the Deep Gnome is with me anymore. I think he's gone. Should I speak to What's-Her-Face first? Probably. Perhaps Minthara has something to say. How you doing, my dear? What have you got?
You wish to consult me?
Nope. I mean, yes, but no. Now, I don't need to sleep. Let's be honest, team. We could just do a little bit of a quick rest, call it a day, move on with our lives. Let's get all of our spell slots back and go from there. Hey, Scratch.
The dog wags his tail, a small bat. He gives in
An
and surrenders.
Iron Bull. Well, you're such a good boy. Babe's starting to look like an actual...
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
An actual proper wizard. Got a nice cape. Just need some good robes now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Alright. Let me recast my spells.
Do we have a target?
Not really. Oh, now I have aura protection. Okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
I guess you only have to cast it once and then we're good to go. Alright, where are you?
With haste.
Now remember, Jaheira is the leader of the Harpers, and I don't particularly know much about them, and I don't particularly care about them. But they were against Ketheric, so here we are.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was Illithid. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again.
Part of the plan. Don't you want to see how this ends?
I certainly do.
Join me then.
You have numbers enough already, I think. You'll want a small force, if you are to finish this quickly. Good hunting.
Nope, she denied me. Someone asked me to recruit her. That was a hard save. You peer down the hole left by the tentacle that drew Ketheric into the darkness. Will you leap after
The
him?
hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
Yeet. By the way, patch 3 is coming September 21st. So in, like, 6 days.
This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
Thank you, Dream Visitor.
All of this sitting beneath moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Oh, it's time. So I don't know what to expect in patch 3. They didn't say anything about that. But I really hope that we get improvements to Act 3. Did I say Act 3 previously? We don't know what to expect from patch 3. But I hope we get improvements to Act 3. There you go.
On my way.
And because I can just freely summon the undead, we're here with animate ghouls. Now, I love, of course, the undead. You all know that. No one should be surprised.
Think you can take me on?
Assemble, descend, prepare, obey. But I don't like that none of the NPCs will talk to me. But they all hate me.
Carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Hey, Intellect Devourer. I haven't seen you guys since the tutorial. Yeah, look, we're right here.
Let's see what
This is the area we explored.
The stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages
Fresh
to
recruits
Moonrise
for
ended
Ketheric's
down
army.
here.
To a necromancer, a morgue is a muster yard.
No will sparks behind his eyes. His mind has been hollowed out to better echo the commands of the collective. You could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement. Surely that would be the humane thing to do. Or you could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you.
Plunder! 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 Enter his thoughts.
Pliant as well-worn boots, his mind turns to his work. Chop, cut, sort, shiver of impact, crack of bone. He removes the brains, digs free the squirming tadpoles, the unworthy ones given over to the Illithids to become.
Okay. Become what?
Part of one mind. 4 little feet dancing to same song.
Oh, the Intellect
With
Devourers.
a lurch, you realize he means the intellect devourers. Here, the brains are harvested, made part of the hive mind.
Okay. So, what is this place?
Nursery. Here they become.
Alright. I need to find your master, Ketheric.
Master. Down deep. 1 of 3. 1 of 3.
Oh. What did you do to all these people?
Chop, chop. Help them. Become.
I see. Why don't I send you to join all these creatures you butchered?
Yes. Yes. Please.
Oh. I was kind of hoping there'd be like a cutscene or something, you know? Well. Touch. What could go wrong?
This lake of
Oh.
blood again. An offering from Moonrise Towers.
No faces, only meat.
Okay. Okay.
Never stop.
I mean, this isn't surprising.
Chop, chop.
Great. Thank you. Is this a puzzle? Or is it just helmets?
Might be useful.
What are we looking at here? Oh, just helmets.
Prepare the march.
Huh? These are all just con saving throw helmets. I believe that was the Absolute speaking again. Which again... Oh look, a winged horror. A death shepherd. Well, well, well. Too bad. Okay, let's go, guys. Whee! Who could have guessed my necromancy would be so helpful here? Fly again? No, no, no. What are these? Profane wounds. What? Okay.
Your command.
I mean, to be fair, this is kind of impressive. You know? I'm impressed. Oh. There's something right next to me.
My victims await.
Temporarily hostile. Mm-hmm. Bye.
At last. No more chop. Chop.
No more chop chop. Oh, I just shot my own. God damn it. I'm sorry, Minthara. You haven't been off to a good start so far.
Survival is all that matters.
Oh, right. I took my tier 5 spell slot. Well, we have a pretty good fireball spot right here because this will explode. Hopefully these explode. There could be many explosions. And I like explosions. Yes. Yes, there was. I like explosions.
I missed this. Quickly.
Alright, Astarion. Astarion should be able to command these if we need to. Alright, you should be able to do quite a lot here, actually. We could do a little bit of a... Flankaroo? I have to dash, jump. Technically, Astarion is an elf, right? Like a full elf? So it shouldn't be possible for him to be... Look at that. To be stunned, paralyzed by the undead. That'd be another great fireball right there. Oh, I thought you died. You lived it too! See what I mean about the whole call the wake thing? My poor undead. Can I heal my undead? I don't think I can. No rest for the wicked. Reconstituted duelist. Okay. Balthazar did that.
Have to keep going.
If only I... Where does this go? That's pretty far. But is it worth using here? This is once per long rest, so... I think it is far more worth it to just become Radiance. And we'll work out the rest later. Let's get a hammer out. Is it hammer time? Could be. Okay. Triple quad? Triple dash. I like how he tried to move around the fire. And he still tapped it. Oops, yeah. You guys have lined up stupendously for a fireball. Oh, hey, the intellect hours are coming. It's not that surprising. We've made enemies of everything here. Oh, I want to fireball the shit out of everything here. Fireball's coming. It's coming. I can feel it swelling within my soul.
Still on my feet.
Babe. It's time. Level 4 fireball. Let's go. Kaboom. Yes. Kaboom! I mean, not enough movement. I mean, not enough fucking movement. What's in my way? Why is it not hitting the two at the top? Confused. Wish I had lightning slotted right now. That's still quite a lot. Alright, we'll take this one. Boop. Not bad. Not bad.
Let me strike.
Minthara, can you deal with the Devourers? Thank you. One hit, one kill. This is per short rest. Critical miss, okay. This is one of my ghouls who are on the brink of death. Because of my mistake. Sorry about that. We should have flown first. Oh, is there gonna be... Yeah. Not bad. It's in the turn. Yep, time to kill. Go swing. Alrighty datey. So who's almost dead? Oh, you know what? You know what? Did I give it to you? Thought I had some... Come on. Come on, guys. That's my item bag. Did I not have bombs? Give me them bombs. Where are the bombs? Someone has bombs. Someone has bombs. And I will find them. And I will throw them. Excuse me, I will throw them. Can I do this mid-combat? I don't know if now is the time. This is the special bomb that we got. And I guess I'm going to throw it. Why not?
Something different.
Ah. It is news to me that that wasn't going to explode.
They won't know.
Well, I guess I have to hit it. Well, if it doesn't explode, which it may or may not, I can always pick it up again. Ow. What explodes on throw? Is it like the little glass bottles? This'll do. Shadowheart will walk over here. Be grossly incandescent, as she is. And then throw in this mess somewhere. There it is.
I know what to do.
That was a pretty big explosion. That was rune powder, by the way, which is, you know, supposedly dramatically explosive. Like, it could level a city, sort of explosive. And I was going to learn more about it, but my haste to get this zone moving, rescue Minthara, find the artifact, etc., made it so the guy who knew about it was dead. However, dead though he may be, the gnomes were worried.
I am your aid.
Oh. The gnomes were worried
Go from here.
that the Absolute Cult would figure out how to create the rune powder. Like, they'd extract it from his mind. I can... No! Dara, you're in the way! Back a little bit. Gonna go for a triple. Oh, baby, a triple. Nice.
Let's have some fun.
Alright, Astarion. You want some fun? I'd love to give you some, but... this one zombie is preventing me from...
Can you feel death's cold
stealthing.
grip?
Can't reach. Here, go prone, which I should have done first, of course. Okay. Who's surprised that didn't work? Raise of hands.
Let's find some.
It shouldn't be. No rest for the wicked. Eh. come back. Who cares? Ain't no rest for the wicked. But I am radiant. Bonk. Bonk. Great. Oh, look, he killed my hammer. That was rude.
A wise move.
Unfortunately, Minthara is
Can't stay idle.
kind of stuck behind, but that's fine. Oh, I was hoping to get...
Hungry for the slaughter. Excellent.
I was really hoping I'd get him below the threshold, but that's fine. How about you? Seems unlikely. However... who knows? Stranger things have happened. I did kill him. Well done, Astarion. Look at that rogue DPS. How beautiful it was. Okay.
Whatever experiments Balthazar performed here, I fear he made more than thralls and ghouls.
I'm afraid you're right, my dear. Huh. Sure. I imagine psychic resistance will be useful against an elder brain. That just seems like a logical conclusion. What does your entire race revolve around? Oh, you know. Dominating and breaking the minds of the lesser species. Would you call that psychic power? Yes, I think I would. Now, what if I drink this potion of psychic resistance? Will that help me? Well, in theory. In practice. I'll say. I imagine if my goal is to stop the Absolute, then
We dig hard.
Then I will want. This is a puzzle. Oh no. I think it is. I turned this one on and that one turned on as well. Is this that weird thing where like you turn something on and... No? Maybe I fucked it up. That's possible. Oh, they're lit now. That's pretty cool.
Moment comes. The absolute moves.
He was a little early for that. We're only in Act 2. I mean, I know what the... How'd you guys die? I know what the Absolute is. Ooh, there's a touch. That looks like the way. If I had to guess. So let's go not the way. Do you think the Intellect Devourers know anything about who they were before they became Intellect Devourers? I'm just trying to think if there's any... If there is any possible way I can salvage this gnome quest. And I don't think there is. I think it's done. Unless it's possible that Larian prepared for people like me. I mean, they prepare for the possibility of having sex with the bear.
Players and civilians, side by side.
So anything's
This must
possible.
be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Some of them are red and some of them are green, and there's a neural apparatus.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
An unusual parasite here. It's reaching out to me.
Wait, did the Dream Visitors say they're dead? Or they're empty?
Some who worked here were not thralls or undead. They were loyal to Ketheric and his grim cause.
Wow. Well, that's unfortunate.
Bring death. Embrace death. Become death. You are a sacred
She's
hand
gonna put me in
from the grave.
Gonna put one in me any day. Cressa, who was initiated the same hour as I, all those years ago. She's going to put a parasite in my ear when I sleep. Can't bear to be without a pet to experiment on. Needs to have a thrall locked away so she can go further than Balthazar will let her. Cressa. I remember when we were just stomping on ant piles and raising them back up. Our very first deaths. I hope you remember somewhere. Are you done?
Was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
Well. Sure. Like,
Never a dull moment.
okay. 1, 2, fireball for you. Right.
Best be on my way.
On your command.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Sounds fun.
Let's have a little fun.
Must have advantage. Do I not? Well, fine. Where are my explodey arrows? Here we go. Ah, it was an explosion, but it'll do. I should not have stood in Minthara. Right in front of Minthara, but
Yes.
this might bring them low enough. There we go. Beautiful.
Not even the words will watch your carcass once
Nope.
I'm done.
Man, counterspell is good. That would have been really bad because of these here. I don't even need to become radiant. That's how weak you are. I could become radiant, but I don't need to. Oh no. You used a cantrip on me. Actually, is it a cantrip? Okay. Good job, guys. You did so well. I like how this is stealing. Someone postulated that this is stealing because I initially sided with the moon tower. Which is possible. That's a pretty good guess. It's the best guess I've got anyway.
Can't slow down.
Question. Where's my pet? So what were you doing? You're just hanging out?
Just traps, please.
Just hanging out? Okay. Fair enough. The Journal of Matthew Budge. Cool. I'm more interested in, like... This is what I'm interested in. Yes, hello. The Mistress of Souls research log. Experiments on the first one. Again, I have noted a fluid leakage from the oral cavity and have ascertained the cause. Due to the unusual method of parasitic insertion, the secretions of the creature within are leaking out, rather than being absorbed by the brain, as we have noted in other thralls. I cannot say why the parasite is evacuating this oil, but it has the scent of garlic we now know indicates it has fed on the host's brain matter itself. I have collected a sample of ear fluid. Day 5. A vivisection today showed no signs of pain as I was unraveling the long intestine, but instead grabbed the organ as if it were a rope. Reached to wrap it around my neck as if to strangle me, but all of the strength in its poor arms is quite gone. Had to thread the guts back into the body. We'll try again. Another day. And then empty. Not sure what you were attempting to do. I have seen 1,000 ears. Some have the reflexes to twitch when they know the worm is about to burrow. The worm takes longer to get through if the entry hole isn't cleaned. I have taken to torching them with an ear candle. It all makes for dull work. I am tired of ears. I am tired of my only order being create thralls. Apparently all we need to know about the brain is being handled by the Chosen. I am forbidden from studying these dull thralls. I need a new one. One that Balthazar does not know of. A creature of exceptional wills. Like my old dear pets. Can keep fragments of its own mind while affected by the parasite. We need to know. Why? Your old... Was that the other guy? The old dear pet?
Here we go.
Don't care about Harry Henry. Maybe I should, but I don't. I imagine Harry Henry was a bugbear. I wasn't really paying attention. So, we're over here. Actually, this looks like the way.
A whole fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Huh. That acts like a full rest, by the way.
The platform's already here.
I see. So if this is the way, which it is, what was the other path? Oh, I nearly missed this section. Look at that. I don't know what a resonance stone is.
Glorious.
But I have it now. Experimental notes written in Balthazar's precise hand. His obvious deficiencies aside, it cannot be denied that young Gortash has the mind of a scientist. Before his latest invention, the Illithid Library was no more than rows of brains swimming in the cerebral slop. With his device, we no longer need psionic power to access the memories contained within, only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. I do wish you were not so eager in testing the device on more recent subjects of his own, however, nor in leaving their skull shavings scattered along my workbench. This stone gives you and those around you the steeped in bliss condition. Resonant stones heighten emotions in those who stand within their radiance. What does that mean? Seized by great joy, affected entity is more energized and also more mentally compliant. Entity has advantage on physical checks and disadvantage on mental saving throws. Entity is vulnerable to psychic damage. Well, that sounds like a bad idea. Unless... Hello.
Empty vessel, nothing more. Lending voice to elder law.
Huh. Empty vessel. Is this the... Huh. True minds. By you. Oh, it's easy. Okay. Now will you speak?
Every day he comes.
Oh.
Every day for 3 days to ask me how I feel. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which day is it?
A fourth day. It is the first day.
The first, yes. 5 days since you put that thing in my eye, but the first day he came to visit. He says I am the last, that the other subjects have all changed.
It is the second day.
Eye hurts, head hurts, but he says I am past the worst of it, that I won't change like the others. He's given me a place of honor, so he can repeat his miracle and a name. True soul.
Wait, were you the first true soul? It's the third day.
She whispers in my mind. She sings, praise the Absolute.
Interesting. Who is this he?
We are his pets. His plan, Lord Gortash.
Oh, the name keeps reappearing. Tell me about these others.
Separate cells. I never saw them, but when they changed...
My head! I can feel them in my head!
Huh. Okay. Let's try the Willing Minds.
Pardon? Wouldn't do to phlegm all over Lord Gortash during my first performance, would it?
No. Tell me about this Lord Gortash.
He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed someone to give voice to lost knowledge. A little over my head, being honest, but the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business. Now, I'd best warm up.
Oh. No need. I think you got the part.
Truly? And my ma said the singing would come to naught. Thank you, thank you.
I was being sarcastic. But okay. Interesting. So he's... Ooh, what are these? Series of dots and broken lines, entries in a language you cannot read, and yet you sense their meaning nonetheless. A final, mournful entry, carrying with it a vast hollow feeling of grief. The colony in decline, the elders starving, falling dormant to preserve its strength and lie in wait for some salvation to come.
Seems I can understand Illithid script. Thank you, Tadpole.
Indeed. A flash of nautiloids lining a great dark void. One mind with one purpose, moving in consort through the darkness between planes, the design in action before the slave minds rose and ruined it all. Huh. Forgive me, Father, for I cannot help but admire the chosen of your sworn foe. Enver Gortash's genius will take us far, but fear not, those of Bane always fall to the same folly. They cannot see the beauty of obliteration. The absolute hoax will garner false love from new slaves, but once I've built a large enough army, I will use our hold upon the absolute slaves to begin this vile world's end. I can see the path through Gortash's brilliant plan. Gortash, Ketheric, and I will seize the Netherese relics that control the crown, and then use the crown to command the Illithid Grand Design. The dead three age-old foes, our dire patrons, will be bosom friends for a time. Father, you created me to be the last soul alive. When the time is right and my power is assured, I will slaughter Gortash and Ketheric upon your altar, where I myself hope to die when the world itself is gasping its last. At the end of all this, Father, there will not be a single creature living. Everyone will die. Everyone will die for you. I will make you proud. Note appended at the bottom of the page in a different hand. Ha! Aureen was right about her sibling, South.
Down.
Ah, well. Good feelings never last, I suppose.
So that... Is that the first thing we've learned about the third chosen one? Like, we obviously have confronted Ketheric. We've learned a lot about Gortash. And the third one's named Orin, who wants to murder everybody. Or is that Orin's sibling? Not sure.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation.
The console bursts into life. A mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Okay. Fuck. So we're trying to go over there to open the door, okay? Great. What could possibly go wrong?
The console glows as you approach.
I like how there's an option to ask what it needs me to do. So, these are different parts of the mines. Do I need to get all of them? Oh, I see. Oh dear. Here we go. I know what type of puzzle this is. I just don't know. So essentially what you need to do... I've already fucked it up. We need to connect each of these 4 to the other side. Can I undo this? Okay. So this would be like the straightforward answer, right? But then we also need to get the other 3 to their sides. And I think it's best to start with these 2 because they're inverted. So memory is here and it's there, and then speech is here and it's there. So... Thanks. And typically these don't seem... These are typically very bizarre. Like, they don't take the pathways you would think. And I have now borked it. Wait.
Welcome.
So if we go back here, I think this is borked. I don't know if emotion can get through.
Well, welcome back, Master.
Yeah, emotion's blocked off. Interesting. Well, this is what editing is for. I got it! Let's not talk about how long it took me. But I basically, if you need help with this, go from reverse. Because each one only has one node that can connect to it. So, that's the reason.
Time to see what's back there.
Alright. Great. This 3-dimensional space made it really complicated. Usually it's in like a 2D format, this puzzle type.
And through.
Hi. We saw this in the opening cutscene. Blade of Oppressed Souls. The Circlet of Mental Anguish. When an enemy fails a Charisma, Intelligence, or Wisdom saving throw against one of your spells, you gain 1 to 4 hit points. When you deal psychic damage, you also inflict mental fatigue for 2 turns, which gives a -1 penalty to Wisdom, Intelligence, and Charisma saving throws. Ooh, we could take this as well.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below.
Yeah. Alright.
Destiny. Design. Downfall.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
The grand design. Order. Perfection. Unity. Every plane. As one. Every being. In their place.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind.
Taken. Corrupted. Gone.
And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire. The dream of all Illithids.
Yeah, that's what that was. So in a way, Vlaakith wasn't lying. I mean, she's still, you know, a deceitful would-be god who eats her own people to gain more power, which, in a way, I can respect that. Maybe Vlaakith and I like each other a little bit more. But, we're still turning against her. It's fine. I'm kind of torn on what I want to do with this. Because, on the one hand, it would be interesting to be the one to bring about the restoration of the Illithid Empire, wouldn't it? But I don't like the fact that it saps your free will. But what is free will, you know? This is the last thing I believe we have to inspect. Oh. I have the mind to talk to. Well, we'll do this first. We're here. What does this do?
Though the pod is empty, traces of psychic energy still linger about it. And memories of its former inhabitants spill into your mind. You see the streets of Baldur's Gate. The emblem of the flaming fist. Martial drills and courtly dances. You feel the courage of a soldier who became a commander. and the intelligence of a commander who became a duke.
Uh-oh.
Ravengard was here, in this pod not long ago.
Oh, we were supposed to save him.
The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions. All that remains of the pod inhabitant's former self. Amusement, curiosity, fascination. He believed the horrors of Moonrise to be a fleeting dream that fade on waking.
Am I gonna learn? Are each of these gonna talk to me?
This pod pulsates with the angry memories of Ravengard's search officer, Manep Shurga. She laments her failure to locate him.
Yeah, she's closer than she thought.
Desperation, pain, terror. Cultists raided his village. He was the sole survivor. Your lungs burn with the dry heat of the fires raging about you. But the pain is not enough to diminish your swing. One goblin after another falls to your blade.
Goblins?
Your voice cries out through the thick smoke. Ravengard, you call, but the clang of swords and spell shouts of attacking drow are your only reply.
Oh, he was looking for Ravengard. What's this do? Hello.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet illithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
So, we can release, purge, or leave the pods be. Purge. Oh. So Ravengard isn't here. Which means... who cares?
Screams, psychic agony, terror, then... nothing.
Minthara approves. I gained a lot of experience too. Shadowheart didn't approve, but let's just double check real quick on where we're standing here. Relationship is exceptional. Character is thrilled with and very easily convinced by the Avatar. Yeah. I get this any higher and her legs are just gonna open.
You need my expertise.
Whereas Minthara is still neutral.
Let's get going.
I hope that changes.
The pod lies empty, echoing. No mind to draw on within.
Yeah, probably should have talked to them first before I purged, but whatever.
Descend.
Alrighty, the last thing to do before we descend.
Bold.
Take that willing mind and put in this waking mind. Which of course we got from behind the wall.
Fine bones, sharp jaw. Some variety of elf. Pretty enough for a flesh prison. If not the noble Githzerai features I was born with.
Githzerai?
Look like Githzerai, sibling race to the warrior Githyanki. Their contempt for one another is eclipsed only by their shared hatred of the Illithids.
I'd guess you're no willing guest of the Gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
Githzerai, they're in the game as well. So the Githzerai, as the intelligence check hits, they're cousins to the Githyanki and are hella chill. Like, their purpose in life is to vibe. So they don't get along with their militaristic cousins. But, interesting. I'm listening. What aid are you offering?
My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy.
That's why they're not in the game. Okay.
I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
I'm down. I did fail an insight check, though. You want me to kill you? What if I can free you instead?
My people dwell in limbo, a realm of pure chaotic thought. With my mind gone, perhaps my soul will return there. Or perhaps not. Death, freedom, they are one and the same. Touch my mind, and purge it. At the very moment you do, I will make my knowledge yours.
Okay, I'm concerned. Because my concern comes entirely from the fact that I failed an insight check. But let's give it a shot. Reach out and erase her mind. I have Shadowheart to protect me, worst case scenario.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, but you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see.
The Githzerai Mind Barrier. Having assimilated a splinter of Githzerai knowledge, mental barriers have been erected in the affected entity's mind. It has advantage on intelligence saving throws. Interesting. Well, that was cool. Worth it? Maybe. But I enjoyed that. Alright, team. It is time to descend into the darkness. After Ketheric form, will Night Song have survived? Are we too late?
We will take the city.
Alrighty. With the effects of a full rest, courtesy of the Nautiloid Restoration, all of our spell slots, all of our tips and tricks, we descend unto the dark, where we find
tadpoles squirming around a lot more than usual.
What, you're not going to respond to me, ladies?
Almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
Thank you. Just Shadowheart, huh?
Don't waste a step.
Now, because the music is getting all exciting, I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to drink my elixirs. I don't have too many of them. We're going to hit the elixir of viciousness with my dear Minthara. This makes it so she can crit if she rolls a 19 as well. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but, you know, it is what it is. It will help out, perhaps. Remember, the goal of the Paladin is to fish, and fish hard. Miss Shadowheart has... I suppose we can go Elixir of Guileful Movement. And Faby Boy has an elixir I purchased using the rewards from the mini corpses I looted pre-stream. Great video. The Supreme Elixir of Arcane Cultivation, giving me an additional level 4 spell slot. Which leaves Astarion with not much. Can I fix that? Oh, really? That's fine.
Forward.
Here we go. We descend.
Seems
I imagine the Elder Brain is, oh dear, is near. And that's why things are squirming so much.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Should I be concerned? Well, here we go. Ooh, we're being sneaky.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough, but what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. if you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
Ha! Baldur's grave, I get it.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane!
The Lash of Baal!
Well.
The Testament of Myrkul!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Helm preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Well. So much for that rescue.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
So Bane, Baal, and Myrkul.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
That is a very large thing. I have been overstacked with inspiration for a while. So Myrkul, Bane, and Baal are the three gods of the dead that took the position from Jurgul, the old one, or Jurgul the old scribe, or the Undying, or you get the point, Jurgul. And these three seem to have invoked their powers to enslave an elder brain, which, as our dream visitor implied, is the oldest, one of the oldest, and cruelest creations in existence. So this'll be fun.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
And what is my place, Ketheric?
Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Myrkul, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
You are planning on betraying your allies?
Yes.
Ha! You know, I respect that.
Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Myrkul's glory.
So, let me get this straight.
As long as Night Song's in that cage, Ketheric will keep getting back up.
Nightsong is trapped in Ketheric's soul cage, but she can be freed from it by using help, okay? Well, there's only one person who can get over there real quick. Real quick. Actually, there are 2. 3? Let's find out.
Another fight.
Let's find out just how fast I can get over there. So have you changed at all? You're still wounded. You're invulnerable because of the soul cage, but that's fine. I mean, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it, right? If we're gonna go in, we go in. Alright. Oh, enough space. I saw one pop up. It would be very annoying if I fall over here. Hello.
Have to keep going.
Misty Step is so good.
Ready for battle.
This feels...
Which brings me to the next Misty Step.
Right away.
Can I do it? Can I reach? This is a bonus action. What's that? I cannot reach. But I can reach him. Which I think is the next best thing. Could even do this to push it away. Lel. If you attack, cast another spell, take an action, or do damage. Okay. I wonder if take an action counts as take a bonus action.
Outmaneuver them.
There's a chance Astarion dies a horrible and painful death for this. But you never know. Oh, stunned by the... Oh, well, okay. So, my plan was to double... That's fine. To use the double dash from Thief
Your attack, soldiers.
to get to the Night Song.
On I go.
And then go invisible using Super Sneak, or whatever it's called. Super Sneak is a better name, let's be honest. Supreme Sneak? Mega Sneak? The Sneakening? You know what I'm talking about. I am become a radio. I don't know if I need this, but I have it. Oh, you can fly. Good miss. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh. Yeah, but I was kind of hoping it was that kind of beyond death that's... Is this an action? Fuck. I was kind of hoping it was the... How do I do it? So I could... I was gonna maybe it was the beyond death that... Oh.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
The dance macabre.
You can do it, Astarion. Easy. I was thinking about attacking them with the offhands, but in the end, it wasn't really needed. Okay.
The subtle approach.
Yeah. Okay.
I won't give in.
My turn! I want to use the disintegration ray so bad. What if I just do this instead? Do I do it? Fuck it. That's a lot of ones. It's a lot of ones. Here, I'll have a mage hand. I'm here to help. I'm here to give a hand. Yeah. What?
Back in your cage.
Oh. Hey. Who could have guessed? Yes, keep deadly ordering me.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
What could possibly go wrong? Alright, well. As I'm sure you know, Shadowheart is radiant, so here we go. Behold my radiance. Okay. That's fine. Dominate. Oh, that's rude. Good miss. Yeah, don't. Ow. That's annoying. I almost got one tap. Well, fine. Let me just smite you. There we go. I fixed it. I have resolved the problem.
Nothing important is ever easy.
No, it's not. Alright. Oh. Can I do this without moving? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Can I go back to where I was?
Another day, another
Oh no. Whatever shall I do? There you go. I can just Thunderwave these two off, but I don't have a second action. I mean, I could. Hi, Astarion. You've lived at 4 hit points. It's always Astarion.
Yes.
For God's blessing. Alright. Wow, Shadowguard got hit real hard. Look at all those concentrating saving throws. She hit 3 of them. I am Radiance. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, Ketheric, how's it feel? Oh, I think the Night Song's gonna kill him. Yeah.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal.
Uh-oh.
Myrkul, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Why do gods always have to intervene and make things complicated?
You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the worm-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the haunt of mausoleums, the It is no matter, for I am death, and I am not the end. I am the beginning.
I felt that was a little too easy. And now I know why. Because it wasn't.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I agree. Oh dear. The Apostle of Myrkul, the visage of the dead god. Level 11, 19 AC, okay. Myrkul's presence. This apostle exudes the god of death's unholy will and bone chills all nearby creatures. Resistance to poison, cold, and necrotic. Okay. So we can consume necromites, sacrificial necromites, which these are just regular ones. We'll see if they attack Fave. I hope they don't. But they might, you never know. Okay. I mean, if they keep attacking like that, I don't really care. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Is that it? Are these the sacrificial ones? It could be. Which begs the question, is it worth killing them? I don't know, but I'm going to. I'll kill this one anyway, it's on the way. Give him a shot. Don't use my Executioner. That's for later. That's a special tool that'll help us next turn.
Blood comes easy these days.
I feel like this would be a worthy disintegration. Like, if I were to use the Ray of Disintegration on anybody, this would be a pretty good target. It is a dex save. So I could try and hex him first with Minthara, or I could just let her rip. Oh, I'm not close enough. I could. Shit. What can I do here besides throw fireballs and giggle? I'd like to do something ever so slightly more useful. I think it's possible to hypnotize him. Oh, you know what I could do? I can do this. This one. Looks like he resisted.
Time to press ahead.
Hiya. My athletics succeeded, but I didn't push him. Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
A better position.
We're going to have to use my fat damage here. I hope, anyway. Oh, I could... I might be dead with the Saurian. I need a survival instincts him. Let's see.
One life to my life. Sustain me, slave.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's an AoE. Got it. Excuse me? Oh. Well. Fair enough, I guess. Sure. That was pretty good.
Now you wear a face to match your soul.
Yeah, so Ketheric was a paladin of Selûne, the Moon Maiden. Then he turned to Shar, the Lady of Loss, after he lost his family. Then he betrayed her and gave himself to Myrkul.
Taking up position.
Who apparently he did that because he brought his daughter back or some shit. This should be Executioner.
I will enjoy.
Yep. Well done, Minthara. Got an achievement, too. Defeat the Apostle of Myrkul before it consumes any necromites. Oh, hey. Can I eat?
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me.
I swear, if you're talking to Shadowheart...
Nothing.
God damn it.
Forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
The villain is dead! The wretch! Together, we have crushed him, brain and body. Now. Now. We pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed!
You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Okay, good.
The Chosen of Myrkul is dead. Permanently this time.
Sometimes the only way out is
What?
through.
Oh, right.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
I'd love to. That should be enough. There you go. I make this jump. Okay, cool.
Moving ahead.
Oh. Starian's still down.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Is this the Dream Visitor?
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. Held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
Okay. I have so many questions, but we'll start with the first one. How is it you're able to leave the astral prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
Okay, what are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Ketheric transformed during the fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an Avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me. but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three.
Chosen of the dead three?
Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The Tyrant, the Assassin, and the Necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
Me neither, because they crashed my game a while ago. Well, what do we do now?
The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Okay. So we got Ketheric's Warhammer. I expect it to be a little bit more special. Reaper's Embrace, very rare, heavy armor. 19 AC, magical plate, all incoming damage is reduced by 2. Reaper's Rigidity, when activated, you cannot be moved against your will by any action or spell, but have disadvantage on dex saving throws. Disadvantage on stealth checks, and Howl of the Dead. That's going to, of course, my Minthara. Ketheric's Shield. You have a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. You have Shield Bash and advantage on dex saving throws. Congratulations, Shadowheart. Sure, whatever. And a crumpled note. Papa, I love you. Love from Izzy. Oh. It's kind of sad how he did everything for his daughter.
Always a pleasure.
Here you go. Get up. I didn't have to scroll that because he succeeded all 3 of his life saving throws. Or death saving throws, whatever they're called. Alright. There's stuff to read. Can't go there. What do you mean I can't go there? I can go there, god damn it. I will use a rest just in case.
Let's go hurt someone.
Let's go hurt someone. I agree. Haven't we hurt enough people? Invitation to Lord Gortash. The Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday, the 12th, noon, a luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance? Lord Heerillin, Committee Chair. Great, he's a politician. Honestly, shouldn't be surprised. Dictator described Yanthus by Enver Gortash. The Grand Design is the Mind Flayer's species-wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass ceramorphosis, giving the Elder Brain in overall command an implacable army of Illithid slave warriors with which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid, Githyanki, and Illitharid. Of course, this is delusion or madness, megalomania of a cosmic scale, and I know just how to turn it to our purposes. We're going to help the Mind Flayers enact their grand design, but only in a way that suits us. The Illithid shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slaves, and we shall determine the how, when, and where of their great Illithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things, as commanding the grand design is clearly a Banite task. Underneath this book concerning the cult of the Absolute and the dangers it presents is scrawled this response to the text. This hastily written drivel is admittedly well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzing with fear of the Absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of one-eyed Vecna the Lich, the proliferation of necromantic excess, and even the withering of some imported fruits from the Chult. This person needs a glass of water and a good lie down. Don't we all? How do I get here? I need to loot this mind flare. Just walk across this. Of course not.
What's next?
Shadowheart has the biggest jump.
I must keep
We'll see.
going.
This jump was possible from here to here, but I'm not sure if from here to here is possible. There we go. Oh. It was 100% not worth it. Okay. Well, we need to go through the portal. Shadowheart has words that she would like to speak with the Aasimar.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You know what? Okay.
I've been thinking on all
It's
that
been
you
a
learned
long
below.
day.
Oh dear.
If you've got
I
your
need to
breath,
rest soon.
we ought to discuss our next steps.
Withers is here. Wait. What? Wait.
There are important matters.
My love. What are you doing?
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
It suits you.
Power always has. But I shall not get too comfortable here.
Oh, I should have
We
zoomed
must
in
be
for a
free
screenshot.
if we are to rule. And to be free, we must destroy this cult. And Ketheric's co-conspirators along with it. I know one of them, all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
So it's personal. Good. Let's take her down.
You make it sound so simple. She is the chosen of Baal, Lord of Murder, and one of the cult's founders. Indeed, she is the one who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
What can you tell me about Orin?
She is fierce, vicious, and cruel. In those respects, we are alike.
And it's hot.
But she is dangerously unpredictable. If there is a way to turn this design towards slaughter, rather than control, she will take it. She is the one who brought me to Moonrise, and into the presence of her so-called god, the Absolute. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no god. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
Sounds good. Ooh. Ooh. So, there's a little bit of a spoiler here. We know that Minthara wants to take control of the Absolute for herself. I don't know how that popped up during our first conversation. Like, when we first rescued her and we brought her to camp, she talked about that. So I'm going to go with 1, and we'll see what happens. Once she's dead, the cult will need new leadership. Perhaps we can take her place.
It is as if you read my mind. Perhaps you did.
See?
In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
I'm with you.
I expected you would be. But know this. What I propose is nigh on impossible. But If anyone can succeed, it is us. We have the prism, and we have the courage to slay gods. We may fail, but we must try. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world. And then we will need no gods. We will be their equal. We will be absolute. We have a purpose and a bond. By my oath, I will fight with you, while that purpose holds. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. When we killed the tieflings at the Grove, I was not in control of my actions. You do not have that excuse. So I ask you, why? Why kill them?
Well, I think 3 is the most accurate. Honestly, 2 Impress You works out. But I'm gonna go with 3. I was hoping to earn your trust so that I can learn more about the tadpoles.
A wise ploy, and it was successful to an extent. We did not find a cure, but we found our purpose. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Sit on the throne again, please. Please. No! Sit on it! Ah, fuck. I hope I can edit a cutscene out of that. Why are you talking?
Do you mean to judge me if I were Darthia?
No. I mean to learn from you.
Huh? Darthir.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead 3 holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Baldur's Gate 2. You tangled with the dead 3 before.
Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die.
We?
And stripped the Absolute's army of its general.
What is this we?
You have a Netherstone. And you're on the scent of 2 more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
Okay. Sure.
Glad to be there.
Someone asked me to recruit her,
Fowl
so.
of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
As mentioned, Jaheira was an important character in Baldur's Gate 2. And as mentioned, I did play the game, but I don't think I got very far, and I don't remember what I did do. So, with Jaheira joined, whoever requested her, you're welcome. She's here. Now it's time to answer some of Shadowheart's questions. This is going to be a long episode.
Helen! Isabel!
No way.
My love. You were dead. I saw your body.
I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
So she was Isabel? I now slightly regret not further... What? Get a room, ladies. I slightly regret not further exploring that island, but that's okay.
It's you, isn't it? You're the talk of this place, you know? I'm Isabel. And this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Of course, ladies, of course. Did I hear you correctly before? Are you Ketheric Thorm's daughter?
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise.
Okay, sure. I'll see you at camp.
Very good. We look forward to it.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Well, that's one... Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean,
Make haste.
Okay, sure. Hey, Withers.
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
Do they? I mean... Yeah. I'm not sure. Don't all living things?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Myrkul, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally called.
Speak plainly. Isn't there more you can tell me?
No.
Okay. Alright. Well. Oh, you know what?
From this seat, Ketheric defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute. It is not particularly comfortable.
Not sure it suits you. But that's probably a good thing.
Come now, Shadowheart. Of course it suits me.
At your command.
The relationship is fair. Character stress in Avatar is variable. Nice! We've improved the relationship. Of course, still not high enough to swiggity swooty, but that will all come in time. And we'll start next time in camp, because apparently we have ladies who wish to speak with us, so... And I'm never one to deny a fan maiden. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. So much happened in this episode. I don't know how I'm going to piece it all together, but I assure you that I will. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up to date in Habit Channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time as we unravel more mysteries from the Aasimar and make our way to Act 3 and Baldur's Gate. Bye!